it's the one practice I go back to again and again, even the days where I'm like, oh, I don't want to show up, or, oh, I have better things to do than to, breathe, be present with my body, get quiet, get still, and then find, movement, how my body wants to move. Even I talk myself out of it. And I love to practice for me, and I love to teach. So that's when I decided to mentor with my teacher, Erin Pace of the Responsive Body Practice. So a couple years ago, we started mentoring together so I could bring forth one of the movement practices I teach, which is called Sacred Embodiment. So that brings me into my present moment. And talking about the present moment, the sweetness of the present moment. That was a beautiful sentence that my mentor shared with me when I was in practice, when I was a student just this week. And I really needed to hear that and really feel into and have space for the sweetness of the present moment. Our lives are very busy. There's lots of responsibilities, commitments. There's lots of dings and bings and distractions. And sometimes that sweetness of the present moment is really fleeting. But it was so lovely because I was given an experience in a class to just live in it. And in that present moment, I wasn't focusing on what was and the journey I've been on. I wasn't thinking about what's coming. I just got to live and breathe right there and move my body. And that's when I started to dialogue with my fear. The fear that's been feeling like this 1,000-pound weight of like, what is going to happen? How often do we have a place or space where like, okay, today's the moment, let's feel into that fear now. And great, we have talk therapy, but talking is very different than feeling and experiencing and breathing with something, feeling into it, really getting acquainted with what is that fear. And because I was given the space and time and then permission to do that, I gave myself permission. My beautiful mentor helped create that beautiful container to do it. It didn't feel like that 1,000-pound weight. I was actually gifted a really beautiful image that made a lot of sense. And it sort of has helped me somewhat transform that fear. So it feels different. It doesn't feel so oppressive. It feels a bit lighter. It feels like I can manage it. It doesn't feel like it's front and center anymore. And so that's bringing us into present day and how even I still practice because I know the benefit. I know the somatic, visceral, deeply felt feeling of how this movement practice can transform things, can heal things, can shift things, can make things feel lighter. So that's why I teach. This is my beautiful logo that I created that should give you maybe a little essence and feel about, what you might experience in a sort of somatic embodied movement class. And everyone's experiences will be different. And I should say in the beginning, sometimes there's a lot of things that have been not tended to and they've been held onto in your body, in your emotional